So, I am less than 1 week out from running a 100-mile race. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit scared. Yeah, not much else to say about that. With stuff I've done in the past, like the Ironmans, which have been ticked in California, flags from those two right there. I worked my ass off for those and kind of went in with a different mindset, a different approach. For those, I wasn't scared I wouldn't finish. I was scared I wouldn't do my best. I could say the same thing for the 100K I did earlier this year. I was never scared that I wouldn't finish. It's like I think I had it in me to make it within the time cutoff. But I was scared I wouldn't do my best. And for the first time ever, I am going to be embarking on some absurd ultra that I'm actually scared that I might not finish. I mean, it's 100 miles. That's too much time for something to go wrong. Dude, I don't know, man. It's a little crazy. And no issue with this, but when I did the Ironmans, I had a bud I did it with. When I did the 100K, I had a bud I did it with. This one is just me. So, again, nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. There's none of that friendly competition or camaraderie. It's just, I'm sure I'll make some friends out there on the course. It's like you gotta find some pleasure in the pain, right? Some beauty in the suffering. But nah, man, this is something else. I've really been locked in training on this since I guess the end of May. So I've barely trained, I've been running all year. I trained for the 100K and I trained for my local marathon, which I PR'd on earlier this year, but my real 100-mile training has really only been past 2.5 months. So I don't know, man. It's one of the strangest things. This isn't like a test like in school where it's the night before and you can cram. It's like I'm less than a week out. It's like I'm tapering right now. And that's one of the hard parts because, it's like, right the day before you're like, it's like with like a test or something like that. You're like, I can study so much more, but it's like, no, man, what's done is done. This is such an incredible thing because there's no replacement for training. If you didn't train, you're fucked. What you do on race day is not representative of what you did the day before, the week before, the month before. What you do on race day for a 100-miler is representative of what you've done over the past year. This ain't nothing you can cram for, man. You ain't catching up on training the week before this thing. You're not getting your extra miles in. You're not making it any better. I think I put some pretty good work in. My peak week between my running, hiking, and just walking I did, to and from work, at home, I hit approximately 120 miles. And I had maybe 2 other weeks that I got right shy of 100 miles just throughout training. But cramming it all down into one day instead of spreading it out over 7. And this ain't no light shit. This is in the Cascades out in Oregon, man. This is some real mountain man shit. So we'll see, just compressing, because those weeks Don't get it mistaken. Those weeks were fucking hard. And thinking about doing all of that in one day, now that's something. So, I know no one actually like fucking watches the channel. I know some of you guys just like pop in occasionally, drop some comments like, you're still going, and yeah, I'm still going. But on the off chance there's any of you wondering why I haven't still been going, why I haven't been doing pull-ups as much, you know, between training for this 100-miler, you know, fuck it, I'll say it. I don't like to expunge too much of like my own personal life details. I'm also working on my PhD. Between those two things, you know, fuck it, I'll even say this. I'm also married. Between training for a 100-miler, doing my PhD in a city that's 2 hours away from my actual home, and loving and caring for my wife every single day, that takes up a lot of time. So I haven't made much time for pull-ups, but I haven't forgotten. Trust me, I have not forgotten. And if anything, I told my wife no more crazy runs for maybe another year. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a sabbatical from running, and I'm gonna really see if I can try and push the needle on pull-ups, maybe even just try to get to 100,000, you know, before I do anything else silly like this. You know, if I really get my ass in gear, I might even be able to do 100,000 by the end of the year. I'm not gonna count on it, but it's like, I think, you know, I could probably bump up to doing like 300 pull-ups a day, which isn't too bad. It's like I've done that before in the past. But then obviously there's days where it's like, you know, I'm doing family stuff, or it's like, you know, I have a work event and, you know, the day just gets taken up. So there's gonna be some days when we'll hit it. Maybe I can play catch up and hit like 500 days, you know, on weekends or something like that, just to account for that. But no, if I could hit that, if I could hit 100,000 by the end of the year, that'd be nuts. That'd be really good for like the hundreds year. You know, it's like do the 100K, 100-miler, hit 100,000 pull-ups. I hate that I'm saying that, because now I almost feel compelled to try and really push for this 100,000. But we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get this 100-miler done. Keep eating like I have been, get fucking fat, put some muscle back on me, and keep on keeping on, chasing these absurd dreams. So, here's 100 more pull-ups, and I post a video with a recap about the 100-miler next week.